Recently, the second trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's was released, and they revealed many interesting things to us. They revealed quite a lot about William Afton's past, and we also got the first official look at Puppet, the marionette. We will see all of that here. Today on Charlietales, we will review the new trailer scene by scene, and I will tell you everything you need to know. Ready? Let's begin. The trailer begins with Vanessa waking up from a nightmare. In these dreams, she is being tormented by her father, William Afton. Let's remember that William was the villain of the first movie. In the end, he was defeated by Mike and the other protagonists. Despite the fact that he died, he continues to appear in Vanessa's mind. In this dream sequence, there are interesting references. We see that Vanessa is hiding in her father's workshop, where he built the animatronics. Here, the eyes of one of them appear, though we cannot identify which one. Here we see a shot of the design of Freddy Fazbear. If we look closely, it says version 3.0. There are also interesting notes from William. Here it says top hat, the distinctive seal of any great artist. On this other side it says glowing eyes, referring to the shining eyes of the animatronics. Mike has dinner with Vanessa, and they talk about the subject. Mike tells her, "You will never be free from your father until you clean up the mess he left inside your head." Vanessa's childhood is marked by her father's crimes. In the first movie, they told us that he manipulated Vanessa psychologically so that she would help him. She feels guilty for all the deaths her father caused. The second movie will explore Vanessa's psychology and how she manages to free herself from the guilt. Vanessa enters her closet and takes out a trunk with strange objects. They seem to be children's items. Here is a bag of marbles, and over here we see a toy airplane. What does this mean? Most likely these are objects belonging to William's victims. Vanessa has them because her father gave them to her. In the first movie, they showed us this photo of Vanessa with her father, and in it, we see that the girl is holding a toy airplane. This airplane belonged to Garrett, Mike's younger brother. A new character appears. This man speaks with Mike about William's crimes. He is Henry Emily, a well-known character from the games. He was a co-founder of the pizzeria, along with William Afton. They both worked together for years, and even collaborated on the creation of the original animatronics. However, everything changed when William eliminated his daughter. This photo is of Henry's daughter. Her name was Charlotte Emily. In the video games, she was a victim of William. The spirit of the girl ended up possessing an animatronic called Puppet, which is very well known in the franchise. Puppet is a very interesting character. In several games, it attacks the protagonist, but its intentions are not evil. I won't give more spoilers about her character, but her appearance is confirmed. We see Charlotte in a scene screaming in front of the public. She is carrying an unknown child. This must be the scene of Charlotte's death. Most likely, William attempted to attack this child, but she saved him. That's why she is carrying him. According to leaks, Charlotte could die here because a trap door will open in the floor, specifically here. In the previous scene, Henry said that his daughter died in an accident. With this scene, we understand that better. Everyone saw her die here, but they thought it was an accident, even her father. But years later, Henry discovered the murders of the other children and understood that his daughter was just one more victim. They show us newspaper clippings with valuable information about William Afton's past. Here there is a photo from the day the pizzeria opened. They also talk about how they will open new locations across the country. This is important because in this movie, the protagonist will not return to the same pizzeria as before, but to a different one. We have another article that tells us about William's professional achievements. Here it says that everyone saw him as a pioneer in the field of robotics. His animatronics contributed greatly to the scientific community, and they also tell us that William began his experiments as a child with toys from his childhood. This movie will tell us everything about the beginnings of William Afton. We get a look at Abby, Mike's sister, who has already grown up for this movie. She talks with a friend about what happened in the pizzeria. It is interesting that Abby has a friend. Let's remember that in the first movie, she was an isolated girl. She only talked with imaginary friends. Thanks to the events of the first movie, she has changed and now has real friends. We see Abby entering a pizzeria. As I said, it is not the one from the first movie. But why did she come here? In the first trailer, we saw that she left a note for her brother. It said, "I went to fix my friends." Someone manipulated Abby to go to this pizzeria to supposedly help her friends from the first movie. But it will all be a trap. We see an animatronic activating. This is Toy Chica. In the video games, the toy animatronics are improved versions of the original ones, but they are not possessed by spirits. They are basically robots, programmed to cause harm. They will be the first rivals of the movie. In this other scene, we see Abby screaming because someone is attacking her. This is a version of Freddy Fazbear. If we increase the brightness of the image, we will notice that this is the toy version of Freddy. It is not the original Freddy, nor one of the deteriorated versions that will also appear. The toy animatronics will be the first rivals. This guy with an evil face appears. He is a completely new character. However, thanks to other released clips, we know more about him. Here we can see him bringing some influencers to the pizzeria, and then they ended up massacred by the animatronics. This guy is evil. We see Mike with a brochure in his hand. This paper talks about the opening of a new pizzeria. As I told you before, this time Abby will not be in the pizzeria from the first movie, but in another branch opened much later. Mike's plot will show him investigating this place to rescue his little sister who ran away. We see other animatronics waking up. We can notice that these are very deteriorated and have dirt all over. These are the withered animatronics. In the games, they are versions of the original animatronics, but heavily damaged. In the trailers, we can see them attacking a couple of times, but I believe that will only be at the beginning. They could become allies to face the toy animatronics. Vanessa is looking at a hole, but if we look above her, something is moving. These are black fingers. These are the fingers of Puppet, the marionette. Just like in the games, Puppet will be shown as a villain at first, but later, its true intentions will be revealed. We can see Toy Freddy at a very colorful fair. Some time ago it was revealed that in the movie we will see an event called Freddy Fazfest. Here we will see many fans of the animatronics and of the pizzeria. That's why we see so many people dressed as the animatronics. Toy Freddy will attack at this fair. In this scene, we see Toy Bunny attacking a woman in her house. It is even clearer that they will be the main villains. In addition, the toy animatronics will be able to attack outside the pizzeria without any problem. We are also given a brief glimpse of Balloon Boy, one of the most popular animatronics from the games. In the games, he doesn't kill, but he has the power to disable the player's flashlight, which leaves them at the mercy of the other animatronics. That's why he is one of the most hated characters. We don't know what he will do in this movie, but most likely they will respect his video game version. We see Vanessa being attacked in her car by an animatronic. This is Toy Foxy, or Mangle. In this scene, we can see its face more clearly. This is the renovated version of Foxy, but it is quite disturbing. In the same scene, we see that Vanessa is attacked by a hand from the other side of the vehicle. This is the same arm of Mangle, since this animatronic has the particularity of stretching and separating parts of its body. The trailer confirms that all the toy animatronics can attack outside the pizzeria. Basically, in the movie, we will see two important battles. The toy animatronics against Vanessa on the outside, and the withered animatronics against Mike and Abby. The trailer ends with a scene of Foxy in his withered version. He is attacking someone, most likely Mike. As I mentioned before, I believe they will initially be villains, but then change sides. That's all for today. If you liked the video, you'd really help me out by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also, remember to subscribe to see more videos like this. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.